I absolutely love Monday.com, and in particular, I love Monday.com dashboards. These dashboards have everything you need to pull out the high-level project metrics that you care about and visualize them in a way that helps you track your team's progress. However, you may have noticed that there are two specific situations where Monday.com's native dashboards aren't necessarily going to deliver on your needs. The first is when you need a dashboard that displays Monday.com's project metrics alongside KPIs from other data sources. For example, Salesforce, Shopify, Zendesk, or even Google Analytics. The second is when you want to display your Monday.com metrics via a TV dashboard. Like many desktop apps, Monday.com isn't necessarily built with this use case in mind. So if you're the type of manager that wants to display your metrics via a TV dashboard on the office wall, then you're going to need an additional solution. So that's why I wanted to make a quick video to show you how to use Geckoboard to create a Monday.com dashboard, which also displays metrics from other data sources. If you didn't know, Geckoboard is a KPI dashboard tool which integrates with over 90 different data sources. You can use it to build custom dashboards which refresh your data in real time. And the best part about Geckoboard is that it makes it very easy to share your dashboards, but also display your dashboards permanently via a TV screen where the entire office can see. So let's take a look step by step how you can build a Monday.com dashboard using Geckoboard. Here we are in Monday.com, and for this demo, I'm going to take the example of a content marketing team who works for an e-commerce company. So as you can see, we have a board set up in Monday.com to manage our content production and publishing timeline. So in the first group, we have current content tests. So these are content tests which are due to be published within the next couple of weeks. Each task is being assigned to a specific person, a member of the team. We have a status field here to show whether somebody is working on something, whether they're stuck and can't proceed with a task, or whether they've not started working on it yet. We have the date that content is due. We also have some other labels. For example, when content is overdue, this will automatically label this as overdue, and also the content type. So whether it's a blog, an Instagram reel, an image post on Instagram, or a video for our YouTube channel. So we also have some other groups. We have a confirmed pipeline content we've decided we're going to produce, but it's coming up beyond 2 weeks. We also have ideas for new content, as well as our completed test list. So when a piece of content is published, it gets marked as done, and the automation we have set up in Monday.com moves that task to the completed group. So if I just wanted to create a dashboard to track some of the KPIs related to this content project, then I'd be able to do that within Monday.com. Monday.com has some fantastic dashboard features which allow you to visualize KPIs, workflows, all manner of things. However, because we are a content team within an e-commerce business, I'd actually like to create a KPI dashboard which displays some of our content production and publishing metrics and KPIs alongside metrics from other data sources. For example, Google Analytics, Shopify, Instagram, MailChimp for our newsletter, and YouTube. So in order to create that KPI dashboard, I'm going to need Geckoboard to pull those things together and create a single view of those KPIs. Similarly, I'd also like to display that dashboard on a TV, which is why we're going to use Geckoboard. So to get started with Geckoboard, just head over to geckoboard.com and sign up for a 14-day free trial. And once you've signed up to Geckoboard, you're greeted with this list of data sources to connect your data to get started building your dashboard. I'm going to look for Monday.com. I'm going to click on the data source, and I'm going to click items just to get started. And this is going to ask me to connect my Monday.com account. So in order to connect your Monday.com account, you're going to need an API v2 token. This can be found within Monday.com under Administration, under Connections, and under API. So you can just copy your API token there and paste it in here to connect your Monday.com account. To get started, I'm going to select a board. That's going to establish the connection between Monday.com and Geckoboard. It might take 1 or 2 minutes just to retrieve that data and establish the connection, but once that's done, we're going to be able to get started. So as I say, it might take just a few minutes to establish that connection, but once it's done, we're going to be able to build our first widget on our dashboard. Now first, I'd like to visualize the amount of content items we published in the last 30 days. So I'm going to start off by selecting a number widget. This is just going to simply display a number on my dashboard. I'm going to select a time span of past 30 days. I'm also going to add a filter for my group, which is complete. So what this basically means is that I'm filtering by all the tests in this complete section here, which in our content marketing team means they've been published. Therefore, the number that displays here, 15, is the number of content items we've shipped in the last 30 days. Next, I'm just going to add this to my dashboard and add a label so we know what it is. Now, I want to add a status indicator to this because I want to show a success state when this metric is above 12. As a team, we also want to be publishing content, and our acceptable level for every month is that we're shipping at least 12 content items each month. Next, I'm going to duplicate this widget because I'd like to create another visualization. And this time, I want to break down this metric by the types of content we've shipped in that period. So I'm going to select this bar chart, and I'm going to break it down by content type, and then add this to my dashboard. Then I'm going to group these widgets and put them together, and I'm also going to retitle everything so we know what everything is. And finally, I'm going to duplicate this widget one more time because I would like to do the exact same thing, breaking down the metric. So instead of content type, I'm going to break it down by person. And I'm also going to choose a leaderboard metric so that the person who's completed the most amount of tasks goes to the top. And again, I'm going to add this to my group. I'm going to resize everything. I'm going to relabel it so it's clear what's going on. And there we have a nice group of widgets which shows the amount of content items published in the last 30 days, broken down by the type of content and by the person. So as you can see, it's really easy to build up widgets from Monday.com. Next, I'm going to add in another data source. I'm going to add in some metrics from Google Analytics. So I'm going to click on Add Widget, and I'm going to look for Google Analytics, and I'm going to look for Google Analytics 4, which is the most recent version. Because what I'd like to see is the amount of page views that our content is getting. So I'm just going to click on Build My Own Widget, and then I'm going to sign in with Google to connect my account. And what I'd like to see is the amount of blog views that we've got in the last 30 days as well. So I'm going to select views as my metric. I'm going to zoom out to the past 30 days, and I'm going to filter by the page URL containing the word blog, because this is going to help me filter down just the URLs in my blog. And as we can see, there's been 22,000 views of the blog in the past 30 days. I can also show a comparison. I can compare this to the previous 30 days, and that shows that it's grown in the last 30 days and we've had more views of the blog. I'm just going to label this blog views. Past 30 days, so we know what it is. Now, as you can see, building up dashboards through Geckoboard is really easy. You connect your data sources, you build your widget, you add more widgets to build up your dashboard. So I'm going to take a little pause here. I'm going to build up the rest of this dashboard, and when I return, I'll talk you through what I've done. So here we have our completed dashboard. So on the left, we have those widgets we already built, which show the amount of items that have been published in the last 30 days. So next to that, we have some metrics on our current workflow. And in particular, I've highlighted tasks which are overdue and tasks where team members are stuck on them. Next to that, we have the widget we created, which shows the amount of blog views we've got in the last 30 days. And I've also created a leaderboard which breaks this down by the individual blogs themselves, so we can see which blogs are getting the most views and performing well. On the right-hand side, I've added a few more data sources to complete the picture with some high-level KPIs. So I've connected our Shopify account, which shows the amount of sales that we've made in the past 30 days. I've also connected our Instagram account, MailChimp, and YouTube. And this shows how many followers and subscribers we have on each platform, as well as some targets we've set ourselves, which we're working towards over the long term. Now this dashboard is going to auto refresh, it's going to stay up to date, and if I want to share this dashboard, it's very easy. I click on share, and either I can invite users to view this dashboard, or I can just create a sharing link where I can share or embed this dashboard anywhere I want. I can also set up snapshots of this dashboard to be sent to me at regular intervals on email or Slack, or as we talked about, if I want to display this dashboard on a TV, I can use our send to TV feature. Where we are able to link a device connected to a TV, and we can manage our dashboard or even our loops of dashboards remotely. We've created a whole guide on TV dashboards, so if that's what you're interested in, then I'll leave a link to that in the comments. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please give us a like and a subscribe. If you have any questions, just leave those in comments. If you'd like to try Geckoboard, head over to geckoboard.com, where you can try the product for free for 14 days. And otherwise, I hope you have a great day.